Morning, having breakfast. Packed down to camp mostly. It's about 8:40. So hopefully I'll be out of here by 9:30. I should be out earlier than that, but latest 9:30. Slept okay. Rained a lot again. Man, I'm tired of getting rained on. A lot of cyclists and runners coming through this area this morning. Ooh, and that guy just fell. So I found this nice mess close to my tent. Taking a shit and putting one rock on top of it does not constitute digging a hole. Sorry. Wow. Some people. Well, I am getting ready to bounce. It was a pretty sweet spot, but I'm definitely ready to get back on the road. Well, I got going about 9:40. Still the earliest I've been since I started this trip. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna try and make it to Breckenridge today. On my way to Georgia Pass. Oh, got some other bikers ahead of me. They're kicking my butt. So apparently some nasty weather is supposed to hit. So I'm trying to make it to the top of this and down. And then I'll have one more up. But I'll debate that one when I'm at the bottom and kind of see what the weather's like. I think that town way off in the distance there is Frisco. I'm at the top of Georgia Pass. Oh man, it was rough. Getting ready to have lunch, and then I will bomb down the hill for a few miles. Then I'll have another climb, 1,000 feet or so maybe, and then a descent down into Breckenridge, Frisco. Clouds are moving in behind me. Looks clear behind where I'm headed though, so hopefully I can stay ahead of everything. All right. Well, I'm cutting my lunch short because that storm's moving in faster than I thought. I'm pretty exposed out here at Georgia Pass. I keep forgetting to say the altitude that I'm at. I'm at 11,874 feet right now. Excuse me. Just sharpen my lunch down real quick. Though I didn't even get to finish it. Hopefully I'll finish down at the bottom, but I gotta get off this exposed hill. And I'm starting to get really cold, so I need to get going. See ya. Made it to the bottom of the hill. Time to have lunch. This is a good spot to have lunch because I can fill up on water. Whew. So I guess this spot really wasn't the place I was wanting to stop at. That place is still another 2 miles down the road, or down the trail. And another 200 so feet lower elevation. That's where I was wanting to stop. But from there, I'll have just over 1,000 feet of climbing for a big climb. And then it's relatively downhill from there, with a few small climbs, like 500 feet or so. Sweet. Thank you, Darcy. I'm just getting ready to eat one of these. So I'm definitely thinking of you. Dark chocolate dreams. That's what she said. Huh. Oh man, I'm tired. This uphill's kicking my butt. It's like for 1,000 feet elevation in like 2 miles. Oh gosh. I've definitely had to push my bike a lot. It is pretty out though. I wonder if that's the trail I was on earlier. Finally going down this hill. Well, I got stopped by this beautiful scenery again for like the 30th time today. But that's okay. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this. And this is definitely beautiful country. I should tell. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit better. Must have had an oops. Must have been those barking spiders. They have them in Colorado too, apparently. Along with these great views. Gotta keep going. Wasting too much time stopping and photoing. Sometimes when going downhill, you're so focused on the trail, you forget to kind of look at everything else around you. And I noticed these piles, but I actually didn't look up and notice them everywhere. So those are trees that have been cut down because of the pine beetle, to kind of keep them from falling across the trail because they were really bad, and for fires. So I guess this is what they decided to do. So I just realized I left my gloves like 2 miles or so back on the trail. Yay! One, I haven't found the other one yet. And you can tell I drove over it. What the hell? So, keep going up. Maybe I can find the second one. Hopefully I can find the second one. Backtracking is so demoralizing. So where I thought I dropped it, it wasn't there. That was about 2 miles away. I found the first one earlier, a lot sooner than I thought I would. And I found the second one a lot later than I thought I would. But there it is. So, as demoralizing as backtracking is, finding what you were looking for definitely helps. But not only did I have to turn and go back uphill to backtrack, but I had to go far enough that I went back downhill again. So now I have to turn around and do the hill again. Yay! More hills. But I found it. Woo! There's a deer up ahead right on the trail. A baby fawn. Bounding away. Don't fall off. Where'd he go? Oh, he ran way up there. Hello, fawn. So I'm at the free bus. There's my bike. Waiting for the free bus to take me to Frisco. So, where I turned around at to go back and find my gloves, I was maybe 7 minutes to the trailhead, or to this spot. So that was fun. I lost about an hour. So hopefully I can find a place to stay. So apparently the free bus does not accept fat bikes because the racks aren't big enough for them. And they wouldn't let me take my bike on the bus. So I'm stuck riding to Frisco. Yay, free bus! That is my cat etouffee, which is fried catfish with shrimp etouffee, poured on the top. In Frisco, getting some really good Cajun food at the Lost Cajun. Sweet. Well, today's been a day of gambles. I went to Frisco instead of Breckenridge, gambling on one of the WarmShowers hosts hit me back up. Well, that didn't happen. And the free bus that goes from Frisco to Breckenridge doesn't accept fat bikes because their racks won't work, and they wouldn't let me take my bike onto the bus. So yeah, here I am underneath the stars, making another gamble that it's not going to rain. So yeah, not too happy with WarmShowers so far. Out of the 3 people in Frisco, only 1 hit me back up, and he was out of town, so I understand that. But the other 2, nothing. Oh, see you in the morning. Well, the 15% chance of rain when I went to bed turned into 80% chance. The 15% chance was only for an hour. Then turned to 80% chance apparently when I woke up with it sprinkling on me. It rained for probably 4 or 5 hours. So I crawled into my tent, which didn't really keep me dry because the condensation from me made it just as wet on the inside. So I still got soaked. So that was a dumb decision not to set up my tent last night. Oh well. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna pack up my stuff, head into town, and try and figure out something for my bike in a bike shop and some place to stay tonight. So here was my great camp spot underneath the stars that turned into clouds. Overlooking a lake and the interstate. Oh. So hopefully tonight I'll be sleeping in a slightly different spot, but at least I know I can be out here. Was at Safeway, got some coffee and some food, and now I'm getting ready to head down to the bike shop and hopefully get this fixed and figure something out. Getting ready to have lunch at the Log Cabin Cafe. I'm really hungry. My bike's in the shop getting worked on, so just spending some time here in town, gonna grab some lunch and relax and enjoy my rest day. At the Frisco Museum, with a lot of the old buildings that they had back in the day. Back when they were a mining town before it went bust. The population actually dwindled down to 18 people by 1930s, or in the 1930s. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check out some of these sweet buildings and continue wandering around Frisco. Hot popcorn and dog washing. Sweet. Sweet laundromat apparently. Well, just got my bike back from the shop. Couldn't really find anything wrong with it. Couldn't figure out why it was creaking. Of course, it stopped creaking. It's the way things go, I guess. So I'm headed up to Walmart, run a few errands, get some bear spray, and maybe a little bit for food for the next couple days. And, oh yeah, laundry. Need to dry out all my stuff from being soaked from last night. Yay! Beautiful sunset with lots of rain. Still coming down. Still in town. Working out areas to camp for the night. And then I will start hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. Man, that is beautiful.